Hey, how's it going, guys? This is Curving Titan here, and welcome to a game called the Banner Saga. So this game is a turn-based fantasy game that follows the story of, these characters and this guy right here, and a couple other guys. Now, I've played it a little bit. I got through a few of it, like a few minutes of it. I'd say about maybe 30 minutes of it. And it was pretty good. I love the art style. The art style was awesome, but this game is pretty difficult. We're going to go ahead and play on normal. Let me show you. Go ahead and play on normal. And yeah, so, I guess we'll just get right to it. Alright, here we go. Oh yeah, also it's a choice-based game. I mean, I guess it's like you let somebody die, and yeah, they're dead for good. There's no respawns, anything like that. So yeah. Alright, so the gods are dead. In their wake, man and giant survived through a tenuous alliance, driving black destroyers called Dredge, I guess I say it, deep into the northern wastes. Now is an era of growth and trade. Life goes on. Only thing that has to stop the sun. It's made by Stoic.
Að sjá dreggjan á ferlinu vor. It has been several long months on the road. The first signs of snowfall accost us on our approach to Strand, largest of the trade cities on the Val-human borders, and our last collection before returning to the capital. Several days ago, the sun simply came to a stop in the sky. Though during these long winter days, none of us can be certain how long it has been this way. Some of the men in the caravan have taken it as a dire omen. I am not quick to superstition, but I myself will be glad to be done with this year's rounds. We have been warned by stranded travelers about brigands on the path through Ridgehorn, our road home. Our captain seems unconcerned. Perhaps he is as eager as I to be done here. We will rest here this day and inquire further when we speak to the governor.
Yeah, you can see that the art style is really cool. It's like a really old cartoon, like a drawn cartoon. I don't know how any of those people stand a chance against those giants. Those giants are huge. Alright, so this is the gameplay. So, we arrived just in time. The chieftain in red and his men are now looking at a tougher fight than they bargained for. So you can drag the screen, see your surroundings. Okay, guys. Oh, man, these giants. Really just gonna run these guys. So these portraits show. Okay, so these are the order of whose turn it is. So right now it's this guy's turn, and then it's the chieftain's turn. This guy, and then it's the redhead guy's turn. You get it. All right. So we're gonna go movement, happens-based action. So some characters fill more tiles than others. This guy's. So we can just click and then click to move, and then we can break their armor, or we can just do a strength attack and just do a regular attack. So the more armor we take down, I mean, since this guy So that guy's dead. He only had 5 health. Alright, so I guess you gain renown. Alright, so it's the chieftain's turn. He's gonna come and he's gonna attack this guy. Alright, so willpower. Willpower. Alright, so go ahead, move there. Alright, so he's got a special ability, and here's the Tempest. Allows him to slam multiple enemies once. So he just go ahead and kill both those guys. Awesome. So now you can go ahead and do 9. So when you click that, I guess it gives you 1 extra. Bam. We killed him. Alright, so that was, was the beginning of the tutorial, and that was pretty easy. It gets harder as it goes along because you have to face these giant freaking guys. The Dredge, I guess is their name.
Like a rabid wolf, that one. How did it come to this? We fool ourselves believing that peace will last. My grandfather built all this from a poor fishing village, He watched the gods die, watched the chaos that followed, watched man and war slaughter each other, even before the dreads arose. All we've done is traded one struggle for another. Now that there are no more dreads to war against, we war against ourselves. This chieftain meant to kill me, and he's not the first. 12 families in the city would gladly take my chair. This one had men waylaying merchants, both north and south of the city, strangling trade quite well, I would add, though he denied it to his last. This sort of wolf doesn't stop biting because the head is cut off. It just grows a new head. I am in a bad way, my friend. Help me finish this fight and I'll gladly send you on your way with double our king's tithe. Take any men you need. They're loyal, I promise you that. They will meet you down in the proving grounds.
The proving grounds. The grounds of proving. I'm sorry, that was a very stupid joke. Don't even know if that was a joke. Yeah, so I guess it's chapter based. Right now we're in chapter 1. So yeah, we'll see what happens. Now I played this game a while ago. Haven't played it in a while. So alright, so you're approached by a familiar man who walks in step with you as you're leaving the Great Hall. He cuts to the chase. So now it's going to go to another cutscene. Sort of. It's like the speaker, the communication scene, I guess. Eirik, I guess that's his name, Steward of Strand. I manage the governor's business. Ubin, isn't it? So this is Ubin. He's like the leader of the giants, I guess. So we're gonna go ahead and just say it is. Make this guy nicer. Alright, so the governor tells me you'll be giving us a hand. Seems mechanical around here, Eirik. What did you have in mind? Scoffings? That you didn't pack up in the Great Hall scattered around after you took out their chieftain. The governor just wants to make sure they stay down. Was hoping you'd join me at the marketplace by the docks. Is there anyone left to worry about? I know who can tell us. If there's anyone. Oh, okay. Yeah, but no, I haven't played this game in a while. So it's been a couple months, so I don't remember exactly how to, what happens, or really how to play very well. So yeah, we're going to go ahead and go to the market tents here. And I think later on you have to keep up with like food intake of your guys, so of your army, because you're going to just, I guess, build up an army to take down the dredge or something. Alright, so meander through rows of open face houses and eroded stalls. Colored canvases flap on a briny current. One man in particular blanches as you approach. Hi, I'm not in the mood today. Or for what? Talking to an idiot. Dang, that was rude. Scoffing's chieftain bled out about an hour ago. So when you tell me what rat anus, the rest of them crawled back into. Nobody's going to try to kill you this time. So that implies that somebody tried to kill him before. Okay, so we're just going to go ahead and read this ourselves. So, Buy one of these. What does he want us to buy? So we can intimidate him, we could pay him, or we could do nothing. Let's do nothing. So that's Ubin. So this guy right here is Ubin, I guess, and that's Gunwolf. Gunwolf? Don't really know how to pronounce his name. So this guy just bought new clothes, I guess. You look like a frog. Better than an eggplant. Ah! Oh, that's funny. Mopped up worse today. Okay, so now we're gonna go ahead and go look for the rest of the skulls, I guess. So now it's want us to go to the meat house, little inn. You arrive in the front, what must be a nobleman. A few minutes later, Eirik appears with a weather-beaten man introduced as Volgard. I'll point them out, Eirik says over his shoulder. Ready? Let's get it over with. Volgard boots the front door open so hard it wouldn't close again without repair. As you enter the hall, Eirik is already at the head of a table, his axe drawn. Wide-eyed, drunken scoffings scramble to find their own weapons, turning tables and the meat steins in the process. So it's about to go down, guys. It is about to go down. We're gonna wreck some fools. So yeah, all this is pretty easy. Yes, there's a lot of them. There are a lot, but we have this guy who can do a lot. And okay, so he has 8 health, he has 10, he has 15, and he has 9. And there's the eggplant guy. So you got frog and eggplant. Alright, so we're gonna go ahead and just click ready here. We're gonna, I don't really know how to do this, so I'm just going to, what does this do? No, I don't want to do that. Alright, we're just gonna end our turn there. Okay, that's the thug leader, so what we're gonna do, let's go here. Actually, I don't think that gives 2 willpower to an ally. Alright, so we're just going to go ahead and break some of his armor down. I'm going to get, actually, oh crap, whoops. So 2. So now that we're here, we're going to go ahead and 6, 7. So he's almost dead. So we're gonna move this guy over here. That probably wasn't the smartest idea ever, but whatever. So this guy we're gonna move right there. Try to end his turn. See what happens. Oh, one took my armor down one. So we can go ahead and just finish that guy off. So, oh, you're gonna attack me for 2? What a little fag. Alright, so I'm gonna go ahead and go ahead and do 6 damage on that guy, so he's 2 health. Oh, I think you stand a chance. I'm gonna go here, do this, And go right there. So that guy's dead. He's gonna go and attack him. 2 armor drained? Really? Come on. So this guy, I'm gonna move him right here. And he can attack. Let's just take 4 of his armor down. Okay, so we're gonna go ahead and finish that guy. We're not gonna waste those extra points. Oh, promote. Nice. They're just really trying to take my giants down, aren't they? We can just finish him off real fast. Ready to kill that guy. Yeah, so like in the cutscene, these guys just came in and tore those dudes up. But in this one, it's a lot more trouble. So it's kind of stupid. Go ahead and do 5 damage to him for the next guy. Wait, it's this guy's turn next. Oh my god, he's got literally 1 health left. Let's go ahead and get him out of here. I don't want him to die. In the turn. And then kill him here. Okay, cool. So yeah. That was the first sort of challenging battle. Tempered by blood. Oh, I didn't even get to read that. Oh, it just does the same thing. And so they're just ready for a promotion. Okay. There they are. Gods be damned. I've got to go wash off this blood. You look clean as hell. What are you talking about, wash off this blood? Freaking God, you are such a drama queen. This window onto the bay. A fleet of long ships approach with sails of bold reds and blues. One banner I know well, Vogrin. Next for Val kinship last we spoke. The other flag looks important. Yeah, important guess. See what I deal with all day long? Things make a little more sense. You hoped I'd make a stake in saying everything's fine here when our royal guests arrive. Not me, the governor. Now I have to make sure that there are no rotting bodies on pools of entrails still in the Great Hall before they come by. Wow, that was graphic. But there's like there's like no blood in this game. So, can I ask one more favor? What is it? If you happened to stall our guest down at the docks, I wouldn't object. Maybe I will. Eirik and Valgar hustle from the meat house. To his credit, Eirik tosses the barkeep a spar of silver for the mess. You give an apologetic shrug and go to greet the new arrivals down at the docks. So yeah, it is sort of choice based. It's like it's weird when I'm near the docks, but it's not really full on choice based. Like there are choices you make, but they're not like a lot. Familiar Varl steps onto the docks. Okay, so these guys are called Varl. I just now figured that out. You recall a much younger version tramping in the halls of Grovheim, abundant in purpose. God, Zubin, you look ancient. Wow, that was rude. An ancient eggplant. Ubin, the ancient eggplant. Comes with being old. And if there's Vogrin, there must be Hakon. Must there? Still bleeding tributes from the poor and stupid old Yawks? At what age do you lose sense of shame? Yorunder demands it. I'm gonna guess that's how you pronounce that name. Yorunder. I'll take that over lingering to death in Grofheim. Speaking of, I had no sense that you were so far from home. Just returned from Arboron. In fact, and glad for it. Hakon motions to the ships in the bay, sails still fluttering. Golden wolf head emblazoned on red. I've never even heard of that word. Emblazoned? Emblazoned makes more sense than emblazoned. I'm an idiot. The king of men, or someone in his behalf. The king's wealth. The king's son Ludin. Don't you know Scrivener? Scrivener, I guess. We visit his capital, he visits ours. It's how you make alliances these days. So you make alliances by visiting other people's capitals. Okay. It's a miserable waste of time. Yes, Hakon has it. I'd almost forgotten. It's a good thing you're around, Hakon. Then you're going to Grofheim? I have distant feeling I finished my business in Strand, and was heading there myself. We should care of him. We should. Give it a day in better circumstances. I drink a week away, but let's just be done. Find me tomorrow at the gates. What's he trying to say? What he's trying to say is the prince is a delight to behold. What prince in what year, what era was ever a delight to behold? They're all like Prince Joffrey. Freaking little prick. Where's Morgar? A host of giants depart in his wake. You recognize a few, others are strangers to you. Guess I'm off to find Morgar. See you in the morning, Scrivener. I'll be along. The young prince and men ambles from his ship. He brushes off his tunic, scanning the beach with low eyelids. Yeah, so we're going to go ahead and... Okay, wariness suddenly settles in, and you chuckle to yourself about what an odd day it has been. One of the governor's men at the Great Hall could find you a place to sleep. On the other hand, if you're going to join Barton's caravan tomorrow, it might not hurt to share a drink with Hakon, or introduce yourself to the prince they spoke so highly of. So... well, I guess I'm going there. Sorry I didn't let you guys read that. I accidentally got in the habit of clicking, because normally when I play games, I don't always read the story all the way. I just like to get to more of the action. That's why I like to hear people talk. I don't really like to read myself. That's why I never really like text-based games. But yeah, from here on out, we will definitely read them. Alright, when I got to the Great Hall, full of bodies, we added a few more. Only lived as a yox fart. a yox, is that like an ox? I'm guessing a yox is just a very large ox. It's not till they start trying that done. So yeah, Hakon, little chuckle was slipped. You know, a little chuckle, little chuckle. No big deal. Soon enough, I imagine. Alright. So, now we can go to this guy. I'm guessing this is the prince. Is this the right place? Yes, this is the Prince Ludin. Looks like a little fruity there. You're married? I don't know if that's what that means in this universe, but in our universe, that's a wedding ring, sir. A tax collector. Oh, I guess this guy is a tax collector. So Ubin is a tax collector. Dawn, you're welcome by delivery of goods. At least you think it's dawn. Damn. Hard to tell with the sun that never moves. The governor's crest adorns the supply letters. All there just as promised to your mild surprise. You wonder if Eirik had anything to do with that. Your guards take the treasure wagon down to the gates. Vognir is already here. A while later, Ludin and his men appear, groggy and disheveled. Moger steps forward. Vognir's quartermaster. If you recall correctly, that makes friggin' sense. In charge of his unwieldy, oh my god, I cannot read today. Of his unwieldy entourage of warriors. You know him only in passing. He asks if you're ready to depart. Alright, well the only choice we can do is we're ready. You follow him over to join the others. Usually the smaller doors set into the gates would have been enough to enter and leave the city, but the town guards have been told to push them open entirely. They mutter things under their breath that are best not heard. Perhaps the governor expected you to draw a crowd. Okay, you to draw a crowd. But there's nothing of sort. Just frustrated, tired people. Summarizes Strand well as a whole, you think. Alright, so I guess that's the beginning of the game. And then we also control humans, but yeah, so we can go ahead and just follow this. So we have 366 barrels, that's how many soldiers we have, and only 85 of them are fighters. We only have 67, what is this, money? Yeah, that's supplies. KCA, it's collect supplies. Well, 35 renown and 66 supplies. We have no clansmen. But we have tons of Varl themselves. Alright, so the caravan stops for the day. A gift, says Morgar, cracking open mead casks from our gracious friend. Alright, so we're gonna just toast to Bug here. Thanks for the speech, slurs Wagner. So Wagner is a little drunk. Looks like you didn't have to miss out, after all. Thanks to Moger. I'm just gonna say Moger. Momo. I thought the damned governor would never shut up. Oh, he did not like the governor. Did he give you a history of his entire family? He tried. Then he asked me to clean up his mess. For your benefit, turns out. I'd have given the job to you, too. Gods, there's no joy in politics. So, I'm guessing, what is that, is Wagner the leader of the Varl, I guess? Hopefully the boy goes back to Arboran on his own, and I can take out some frustration on Dredge, or something. Starting to sound like Hakon. You don't like the life of a diplomat. Ha-ha! Don't you miss the fight, Ubin? You down your mead instead of replying. Wagner slouches and shakes his head. There's no great joy in killing Dredge, but this. Pretty sure this nonsense is some scheme between the two kings to force some kind of lineage. Used to be warriors would follow you for what you've done. Isn't that why they follow me now? Or follow you now? Is it? Or is it because I'm next in line? These lines are getting muddy, old Varl. They've always been muddy, Wagner. Wagner stares into the campfire, lost in thought. You leave him to it.